5 things you might be doing that are aging you.
Welcome to Unleashed Woman. I'm Stacy Simon Siegel.
I'm Melanie Edwards.
And we are so excited to be here today for the start of our anti-aging series.
If you're new to our channel, we post 2 videos a week. Each week, one video will cover topics that help to feed us internally. Think inspiration, well-being, topics that are relevant to women our age.
And the other video will cover lifestyle, beauty, fashion, and life hacks that we think our tribe cannot live without.
Today is all about things we all do from time to time, or maybe even on a regular basis, that can speed up aging from 0 to 60 without us even knowing it.
Who wants to speed up aging? You?
No, not me. What about you?
Me neither. No, girl. No. There's no escaping the passage of time, not for her, not for me, not for any of you. But there's things that we can do in the meantime that will slow down the process. So let's dive right in. Number 1, girl, stop skipping sunscreen.
And you know what happens. You're running late and it's one more thing to do and you're already in a hurry.
Yep.
So you skip that step and you end up jumping straight to your moisturizer, makeup, hair, everything else. And our main focus is getting out the door. Can you relate?
Every day. It would be easy to skip that step.
Especially when you're trying to do as little as possible to look fabulous, to look like you didn't have 5 minutes to get ready.
Exactly. Studies show that a high percentage of sun damage comes simply from not wearing sunscreen. It makes it seem more like a no-brainer, in the morning to put that on. I know this isn't a newsflash to anybody, but sun damage leads to wrinkles. And don't be fooled into thinking that even if there's no sun out, that you're not getting exposure.
My worst sunburn was on a completely cloudy day.
The important thing, just set a reminder if you have to. Sunscreen, first thing in the morning.
The second thing you may be doing that is aging you is not wearing sunglasses. That's what's given me my 11 marks between my eyebrows.
I know sunglasses aren't just for fashion, they're for function as well. They're a necessity to not just protect you from squinting, but it also protects your vision.
Yes, especially if you have a light sensitivity. I know that my eye doctor noticed that and she made sure that, I was always wearing sunglasses.
Even if there's snow on the ground, remember that snow reflects the UVA rays, so just be careful.
Even if you have to get prescription sunglasses like I do.
Sunglasses are cheaper than Botox, right?
Sunglasses are a lot cheaper than Botox.
Super, super important, ladies. Number 3 is tanning. Whether it's fake tanning in a tanning bed or tanning outside. And I know there are many, many people that still do that. I grew up in California, so I was outside all the time. If you're still tanning, you're not only putting yourself at risk for wrinkles, which will then be secondary to the potential risk of skin cancer.
Of the skin damage that tanning does cause, like melasma.
That happened to me, right? And Statista.com actually says that, I think the number was 57,000 people a year get skin cancer. And that breaks down to something like 2 people an hour who die from skin cancer. So when you see those numbers, that's really, that should stop you in your tracks for tanning in a tanning bed or tanning outside.
If you think you are safer tanning indoors, UV radiation has been proven to be a human carcinogen. Let that sink in for a second.
Human carcinogen! It's scary when you think about it. The risk that you put yourself at. And
I've known people who are tanning bed queens. They've spent years going to a tanning bed and they just look unnatural. So I've noticed that they do age faster. They do look older. I think back to Tan Mom.
Oh my gosh. So if you're still doing this, go Google Tan Mom and see.
Number 4, smoking. This goes without saying, but we're going to say it anyway. Smoking can prematurely age you. Have you ever seen a twin studies where one of the twins smoked and the other didn't?
Yes, the difference is it's drastic. The twin who smoked, you could definitely tell who was the smoker and who wasn't the smoker, because around the lips and the eyes, think of that repetitive motion from, you know, taking an inhale on a cigarette, you're squinting, your mouth is shaped a different way, and those are where your wrinkles form. Other risks aside, cancer from smoking, it is horrible for your skin and overall health.
Yeah.
5th and final tip of the day, stop going to bed with makeup on.
Yeah.
I know it's tempting. We've all done it. I've done it myself. You come home late at night, you're already beaten down by the day. The last thing you feel like doing is going through that routine to take everything off.
Yeah.
You know, but not doing it has lots of downsides.
I'm so guilty. I've probably had more nights in my lifetime where I went to bed with makeup on than when I actually did it correctly. Once you start aging and your skin starts showing age, and then finally you're like, oh, maybe I should pay attention to my nighttime routine, my skin
extra
routine.
Step. Yeah. That extra step. Just think of it this way, like all the grime that you have on yourself from outside is also on your face. Like anything, the environment, everything that you picked up that day, that dirt, that grime is still with you. Do you want to put that on your pillow? Not to mention all the aging effects that it can have, you know, in the
And while we sleep is when our body heals and regenerates.
That's right.
We definitely want to have clean skin, products on our skin that nourish our skin to give it what it needs to heal and rejuvenate while we sleep.
Right. That overnight, the rejuvenation that happens in our body, that cellular turnover and all of that, you want to be able to have that work to your benefit instead of against you.
Remember that not removing your makeup, you're going to bed with a full day of dirt, grime, and yucky germs on your face.
Okay, so that picture might have been a little extreme, but I know that next time that you think about going to bed and you're so tired and you don't want to take your makeup off, you're going to remember that picture. Don't be that woman with all the grime on her face.
You may not be able to see it, but it's there.
Incorporate it into part of your routine. I've actually started, I give myself 30 minutes as a wind down.
I always feel so much better when I've done it.
Yeah.
Especially after years of not doing it. Now that I do it, I'm like, go me.
Yes, clean face.
So in closing, we really hope you enjoyed this video. And if so, make sure you hit the subscribe button below and you will be notified when our next video is up.
And if you really liked it and found the tips useful, go ahead and give us a thumbs up too. We will see you next time. Thank you, ladies.
Bye.